many. Taking a look at our PlayStation 5 here. One of the first things I'm going to note is that there is a significant amount of dust going down the sides of the well. Everything looks pretty straight for the most part, except for the obvious, which is going to be our HDMI port there. Because we do have physical damage here, I'm not going to plug in an HDMI cable probably, just because it does look like this guy has taken some damage. So I think it's safer not to plug something in than to plug something in when I'm not sure of something. With that said though, there's plenty of other things we can take a look at here to make sure we're running well. No HDMI cable, we're just going to go ahead and power on our system. I'm going to wait to see if we can get this LED to change from a blue LED to a white LED. That's going to tell me that we're able to boot an operating system, and that's going to be a good sign, so we'll give this a moment. And we do get a white LED, so that's a great sign. I know it just went back blue again. It's just restarting, more likely than not, from going through a power cycle. Taking a look at our front USB 2.0, we get 5 volts there. It's drawing 1 amp to charge this controller, so that looks perfectly healthy there. Front USB-C is a little hot at 5.25 volts, but that's not dangerous. It's just something worth noting. With that said though, we're taking a trickle charge off of that. I'm not concerned that this is a trickle charge because that controller is probably pretty close to fully charged. Back USB 3.0, much more reasonable 5.06. That's closer to what we would be expecting. And that second one on the bottom, it's in parallel, so it should be the same voltage, just making sure that it works. And we're getting another trickle charge off of that. So, all that looks good. We'll go ahead and try and pair our controller. Looks like our controller paired there. And then I'm going to check to see if it stays paired in wireless. And it looks like we're able to pair wirelessly as well. Just going to check to see if you got a game disc inside. It sounds like you might. And let's see what we have. We got a copy of Dragon Ball in here, so make sure that gets back to you. And I'm just going to use a different game other than what you had in there, because I just want to see if I can listen to how the optical drive is behaving. Took just fine. Sounds like it's spinning up. I should hear it go to stage 2. Let's try to download, and there it goes, stage 2. So it sounds like your optical drive doing just fine. Sounds like most everything in your system is behaving as I would expect it would. So go ahead and eject that. And then from here, I'm just going to ask for permission to open up the system. We can pick things up and go from there.